highlights the decision, the conference to launch the movement Digital Education for All. The working session with leaders of Tân Cảng and Vietnam National Shipping Lines on implementing the Prime Minister's conclusion related to the development of the port system. Cần Thơ City, Hậu Giang and Sóc Trăng provinces held an online meeting to review and agree on a number of assigned contents and tasks. Hello and very warm welcome to another edition of Continuous and Top News today. On May 21st morning, Cần Thơ City organized the conference to launch the movement Digital Education for All. The conference was held offline at the City Party Committee Hall and online to all localities in the area. Sources from the conference said Digital Education for All movement is an important task to concretize the party's guidelines and policies in Politburo Resolution number 57, respond to and implement the direction of General Secretary Tô Lâm on lifelong learning and deploy the digital popular education movement. This is not only a training program, but also a key and urgent task to popularize digital transformation knowledge and digital skills for all people, from students to officials, civil servants, workers, and vulnerable groups such as the elderly, people in remote areas, ethnic minorities. The conference also deployed Plan number 01 of the City Student Committee on Science and Technology Development, Innovation and Digital Transformation to implement the Digital Education for All movement in Cần Thơ City with many contents and implementation solutions. On May 20th morning, Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee Chương, Vice Chairman Nguyễn Ngọc Hè, and leaders of some relevant units had a working session with leaders of Tân Cảng and Vietnam National Shipping Lines on implementing the Prime Minister's conclusion related to the development of the port system. According to the Prime Minister's direction, Tân Cảng and Vietnam National Shipping Lines are responsible for studying a plan to establish a joint stock company to strengthen linkages and cooperation in logistics services in Cái Cui Port area. On that basis, the Ministry of Construction will coordinate with the People's Committee of Cần Thơ City and the two corporations to exchange relevant information to report to Deputy Prime Minister Trần Hồng Hà before May 31st, 2025. Representatives of Tân Cảng and Vietnam National Shipping Lines shared information about recent activities. In addition, they also hope to cooperate to promote logistics development and maximize the potential and advantages of the port system. Concluding the discussion, Chairman Chương commented that in the past decades of business, Tân Cảng and Vietnam National Shipping Lines have coordinated with departments and branches to make many contributions to the city, especially in social security work. In addition to requesting relevant units to provide more information on legality, current status, and planning orientation for the two corporations, the chairman also directed the Department of Construction to promptly report in full detail to submit to the government and the Ministry of Construction. On May 21st morning, Working Group number 5 of the Student Committee for the merger of three localities, Cần Thơ City, Hậu Giang and Sóc Trăng provinces, held an online meeting to review and agree on a number of assigned contents and tasks. Accordingly, Working Group number 5 is responsible for advising and proposing specific plans related to the arrangement of working headquarters for agencies and units after the merger. This is one of the key contents which is decisive for the progress of stabilizing the apparatus, organization, and administrative activities after the units merge. The arrangement of working headquarters is also considered according to a suitable roadmap to avoid major disruptions, ensure budget savings, and promote the effective use of public assets. Many opinions also suggest that some existing working headquarters in Hậu Giang and Sóc Trăng should be retained during the transition period to create conditions for psychological stability and living conditions for cadres and civil servants. The head board of Cần Thơ City Retirement Club on May 20th organized the longevity celebration for members turning 80 years old. This year, 19 members turned 80 years old. This is the 21st time that Cần Thơ City Retirement Club has celebrated the 80th birthday of its members. Up to now, the club has celebrated the birthday of 461 members, including 180 female members. Speaking at the celebration, Vice Chairwoman of the City People's Committee Nguyễn Thị Ngọc Điệp sent her regards to members of the club, and at the same time hoping that the members would continue to contribute valuable experiences and strategies to the city and pay attention to creating conditions and encouraging young cadres to better perform the task of building and developing Cần Thơ City. On May 20th morning, Cần Thơ City Military Command organized the launching ceremony of the Tree Planting Festival to forever remember alcohol in 2025. At the launching ceremony, the military command of the city organized the planting of 2,000 trees from the sponsorship by the Oil and Gas Drilling and Services Stock Corporation. In recent years, the armed forces of the city have actively responded to the movement Tree Planting Festival to forever remember alcohol with many good and creative ways. Agencies and units have planted hundreds of thousands of trees with many varieties, not only contributing to greening the barracks, but also building a bright, clean and beautiful cultural environment. On this occasion, the Oil and Gas Drilling and Services Stock Corporation donated 50 million Việt Nam đồng to support the construction of Combrade's house. Cần Thơ University, in collaboration with Total Energies Vietnam, organized the festival Wear a Helmet, Protect Life, Helmet for Life to raise awareness of road traffic safety. The Wear a Helmet, Protect Life, Helmets for Life festival helped about 500 students who are members of the Youth Union of Cần Thơ University to experience and acquire useful knowledge about traffic safety, driving principles, and wearing helmets properly. On this occasion, Total Energies Vietnam presented 500 high-quality helmets to the students. On May 20th and 21st, 12 graders in Cần Thơ City participated in the high school graduation trial exam 2025. More than 12,800 examinees participated in the trial exam, which aims to test, evaluate the capacity and quality of students, help teachers evaluate the review process, thereby adjusting and orienting the review in the next stage to prepare for the official exam. This exam also helps candidates get acquainted with the exam room atmosphere, exam structure, and practice applying the exam regulations, thereby well preparing for the high school graduation exam 2025. Provincial Road 877C project has just been approved by Tiền Giang Provincial People's Committee with a total investment of more than 3,550 billion Việt Nam đồng expected to be completed after 6 years. The road is about 38 kilometers long with a 12-meter wide roadbed passing through Châu Thành, Chợ Gạo, Gò Công Tây Township, and Gò Công City. The project consists of two components, of which the construction cost is about 2,250 billion Việt Nam đồng. The rest is the cost of compensation for site clearance from the central and provincial budgets. The project should be implemented this year, expected to be completed in 2030. When Provincial Road 877C is completed, it will shorten the distance to Gò Công City by about 5 kilometers and save time, opening up development potential, attracting industrial and tourism investment for localities in the east of Tiền Giang province. Now, as usual, before moving to the close, let's take a quick look at the updated weather forecast. That's all for this edition of Continues. If you want to watch again in this bulletin, please log on to our website, kentoTV.vn. And now thanks for being with us. Goodbye and see you next time.